Saturn, the jewel of our solar system. When you look at it through a telescope, it's breathtaking. A perfectly round, golden orb wrapped in those magnificent ethereal rings. It looks so serene, so peaceful, almost like a work of art hanging in the blackness of space. But what if I told you that this celestial beauty is hiding a planetary nightmare? That behind that tranquil facade lies one of the most violent and inhospitable places imaginable. Today, we're journeying past the postcard pictures to uncover the terrifying truth about Saturn. Let's start with the basics. Saturn is a gas giant, the second largest planet in our solar system, so massive you could fit 764 Earths inside it. But here's the first mind-bending fact. Despite its immense size, Saturn is incredibly light for its volume. It's the only planet in our solar system less dense than water. That means if you could find a bathtub big enough, Saturn would float. This low density is because it's made almost entirely of hydrogen and helium, the lightest elements in the universe. There's no solid surface to stand on. If you try to land on Saturn, you would just sink deeper and deeper into its atmosphere. As you descend, the pressure would become immense, crushing you instantly. The temperature would also skyrocket. While the cloud tops are a frigid minus 178 degrees Celsius, the pressure deeper down heats the gas to thousands of degrees hotter than the surface of the sun. So, you'd be simultaneously frozen, crushed, and incinerated. Not exactly a prime vacation spot. And the weather. It makes Earth's most powerful hurricanes look like a gentle breeze. Saturn is home to some of the fastest winds in the solar system, reaching speeds of up to 1,800 kilometers per hour. That's over 4 times faster than the strongest tornadoes ever recorded on Earth. These winds whip up colossal storms. One of the most famous is the Great White Spot, a gigantic storm that appears roughly every 30 years, growing large enough to encircle the entire planet. Imagine a storm bigger than Earth itself, raging for months on end. Then there's the rain. But it's not water. Scientists believe that deep within Saturn's atmosphere, the intense pressure squeezes carbon atoms so hard that they crystallize into diamonds. Yes, it literally rains diamonds on Saturn. Trillions of carats of them, falling through the soupy, turbulent atmosphere, eventually melting into a liquid sea of carbon closer to the core. It's a treasure beyond imagination, locked away in a hellish inferno. Now, let's talk about those iconic rings. From a distance, they look solid and delicate, like a halo. Up close, it's a completely different story. The rings are not solid at all. They're a chaotic, sprawling system of countless individual pieces of ice and rock, ranging in size from tiny dust grains to massive chunks as big as a mountain. There are 7 main rings, labeled DCB, AFG, and E, stretching out over 282,000 kilometers. That's almost 3/4 of the distance from the Earth to the Moon. But this celestial highway is incredibly dangerous. All these particles are zipping around Saturn at tens of thousands of kilometers per hour. It's like a perpetual blizzard of high-speed bullets. Any spacecraft attempting to fly through the main rings would be instantly shredded. The Voyager and Cassini missions had to perform incredibly precise maneuvers to navigate the gaps between the rings, or fly high above or below them. Even the seemingly empty gaps aren't safe. They're patrolled by tiny shepherd moons whose gravity helps keep the ring particles in line, creating sharp, defined edges. It's a cosmic dance of gravity and chaos. And the origin of these rings is a tale of destruction. The leading theory is that they are the remnants of a moon, or perhaps a comet, that strayed too close to Saturn. The planet's immense gravity tore it apart in a process called tidal disruption, shattering it into trillions of pieces that then spread out to form the rings we see today. So, Saturn's beautiful halo is actually a giant, glittering debris field, the graveyard of a lost world. What's even more fascinating, and a little sad, is that the rings are temporary. Saturn is constantly pulling in material from the rings in a phenomenon called ring rain. Scientists estimate that the rings could be completely gone in less than 100 million years. In cosmic terms, that's a fleeting moment. We are incredibly lucky to live in an era where we can witness their full glory. But Saturn's story doesn't end with its rings. It's a mini solar system in its own right, with at least 146 moons, more than any other planet. And these moons are some of the most fascinating and potentially life-harboring places in the cosmos. Let's start with the giant Titan. It's the second largest moon in the solar system, bigger than the planet Mercury. What makes Titan so special is its atmosphere. It's the only moon with a thick, dense atmosphere, even thicker than Earth's. But it's not made of oxygen and nitrogen. It's mostly nitrogen with a haze of methane and ethane. This gives it a spooky orange glow. Underneath this smoggy veil is a landscape that's bizarrely familiar. It has rivers, lakes, and seas. But again, they're not filled with water. They're filled with liquid methane and ethane. Imagine standing on the shore of a methane sea, watching liquid natural gas lap against the icy ground, under a dim orange sky. It's an alien world, yet it mirrors our own in haunting ways. Then we have Enceladus. From a distance it looks like a small, unassuming snowball. But the Cassini spacecraft made a revolutionary discovery. Enceladus is geologically active. It has huge geysers at its south pole, spewing massive plumes of water vapor, ice particles, and simple organic molecules into space. Where is this water coming from? From a global ocean of liquid salt water hidden beneath its icy shell, this subsurface ocean is kept warm by tidal forces from Saturn's gravity. A warm saltwater ocean with organic chemicals. Those are the key ingredients for life as we know it. Enceladus has shot to the top of the list of places where we might find extraterrestrial life. Is there something swimming in that dark, hidden ocean? It's one of the most tantalizing questions in modern science, and the other moons are just as weird and wonderful. There's Mimas, which looks uncannily like the Death Star from Star Wars thanks to a massive impact crater. There's Iapetus, the two-faced moon, with one side as bright as snow and the other as dark as coal. And Hyperion, a bizarre sponge-like moon that tumbles chaotically through space instead of spinning smoothly. Each moon is a unique world with its own story of violence, creation, and mystery. So, Saturn, the serene gem of the night sky, is anything but peaceful. It's a world of crushing pressures, supersonic winds, and diamond rain. Its rings are a beautiful but deadly graveyard, and its moons are a collection of alien worlds, one of which might even harbor life. It's a perfect example of how the universe can be both breathtakingly beautiful and terrifyingly hostile at the same time. The more we learn about Saturn, the more we realize that its tranquil appearance is just the cover of a very, very chaotic book. It reminds us that there's always more than meets the eye, especially in the vast, dark expanse of space. Thanks for joining me on this journey to the dark side of Saturn. If you found this as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the cosmos. Let me know in the comments which of Saturn's moons you'd most like to visit, from a safe distance, of course. Until next time, keep looking up.